It takes an army to make this happen each and every year, and the goal is to raise money to support the Susan G. Komen Race for the Cure. That money goes towards care, support, and more, and each person involved has a story. Kaylee Kirby takes us to a family business in Findlay that has a personal mission and a colorful connection.
Brown letters.
How can I help you?
On a brown sign.
$12.25 or $50.
On a brown building.
Give me a 12 and a 25.
Maybe monotone or muted from outside, but once you go through the doors, Fort Findlay Coffee and Donut Shop is bursting with color.
I'm just going to get a couple of donuts in a bag.
Our wardrobes tend to have a lot of pink in them.
From the shirts to some special sweets and the sacks of silk. That prominent pink inside Brooke Haynes' business is no coincidence.
Well, the main reason that we do this is because of my mom.
My name is Marie Loudon Haynes, a 27-year breast cancer survivor.
A survivor with a story that starts with a shade of pink nearly 3 decades ago.
On my desk with the mail was a pink card to remind me to do the mammogram. I threw it away. The next morning, I threw it in the wastebasket. Maybe I missed the wastebasket. Maybe the housekeeper said, I'm not sure she should throw this away. It was on my desk, right in the middle of my desk.
A single pink card, then an appointment, a test, a discovery.
That cancer is there. I don't want to say it was frightening, but it was a doctor telling me this, and a doctor that I trust, and I knew that I would be okay. I knew I would be okay. We do waste a lot of energy, I think, lamenting about things that might happen to us, but we need to step aside from that and begin to celebrate the life, whatever that brings us.
Life brought Marie something unexpected.
Somehow, individuals knew that I was a cancer survivor. And some of the women would come to me and say, my aunt has been diagnosed, can you call her? My mom is ill, she needs to talk to someone. And I did that, and it was just hearing the voice of someone who's been there, who's been diagnosed, who's heard those words, yes, it's positive, you do have cancer. Knowing you can get through this. Even those tough times, you can get through this. I think for women, and probably too for men, it's been a sisterhood for the women. If you want it to be sorrowful and gruesome and resentful, you can do that. That's not my advice. My advice is to try to make every day the best day you possibly can.
A day like race day. The Susan G. Komen Race for the Cure when a sea of pink floods the streets.
We were standing with the throngs of thousands of people in Columbus waiting for the gun to go off so we could run. And my daughter-in-law, Natalie, said to me, Mamie, I'm so glad you're standing next to me instead of a name on the back of my shirt. There's joy there, and there's also sadness there too for those who were never able to say, I've now gone to 25 or 26 years. The first race, the woman and a mother, it looked like mother and daughter, although I don't know that, were just ahead of me. And when we crossed the line, the mother collapsed out of sheer joy, I think, that she had made it, and they hugged each other. And I knelt near them, and they said, the woman said, my mother is a breast cancer survivor, and I'm so thankful she's here today. And I said, I understand.
It can be pretty scary, but she went through it just like she does everything else, amazingly, and is here with us today.
Here, inside Fort Findlay Coffee and Donut Shop, where it's not just the shirts that are pink.
It's called a Komen Square. It's a square glazed donut, and it's half filled with cream and half filled with raspberry. And part of those proceeds throughout the year, we turn around and donate to our race team, the Fort Findlay Coffee for the Cure. And then we also sell a coffee called Silk. And for every bag of that we sell, we donate $2 back, and we do that through the Race for the Cure team as well. It's a very proud moment. I mean, we feel we do just a little bit and try to do a little bit as we go.
Each sale a small donation, and each spot of pink a huge reminder.
Call when you get a pink card that says this is a reminder. If I had not done that, if that card had not landed on my desk the second time, I would have come home in August, and that's when my brother died, and that would have been, I would have not done anything then.
The owner says it's great to see Fort Finley Coffee and Donut Shop as one of the top business donors to the Susan G. Komen Race for the Cure each year, but he would rather see bigger businesses do more and jump ahead of his on that list. WTOL 11 is proud to have been involved with Race for the Cure for 3 decades now. We will be there Sunday for those impacted by breast cancer for the race. As they work towards research, treatment, and support in the community, we'll bring you inspiring stories from survivors, memories of those we've lost, and a look at the wave of support it takes to put on an event like this each year. Join us Sunday morning starting at 8:30 only on WTOL 11.